Good afternoon, everybody. One of y'all, and I can't think of your name offhand, left me a message about going up around the old reservoir. It used to be the open reservoir. I got 1:41 in the afternoon. So, this amazes me. Look at that, Sam.
I see.
Now, look at it through here. See it flashing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why I don't see the flashing when I look at it when they get eye. But we're on Bailie, which should be the 2000 block, because I lived in the next block at 1900 Bailie on the corner. So that should have been the 2000 block.
Yes, it was.
And I've told you before, Sandy, that garage my grandfather Walter built. Yeah, my mom and my dad lived here when I grew up. But I'm going to go up around the reservoir, and thought I'd just turn the camera on ahead of time to come through.
I used to hang out on this corner. There ain't no house there no more.
Remember when you and I wanted to buy the house? It was right here.
Yep.
You know, and now looking at the way the neighborhood has gotten, I'm glad we didn't. Somebody dropped their grass.
They probably put it there for their horse.
I'll put it out on Facebook, free grass, and see how many people come. Yeah. I know. Bad joke. Okay, coming up on Union. Gonna make a left up Union.
Where
See
the old Centennial school was.
See the upside down speed limit sign?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's because people aren't sure how fast they're supposed to go.
Alright, this is Centennial.
No, this is Union.
Union.
That's Centennial school.
Yeah, Centennial School, and this is Centennial here is what I meant to start to say. But, yeah, I goofed.
And there used to be a store right on this corner, because we would all get off of our bus and run over to this store before going into school.
When I used to come up here to get Anastasia from Centennial School, the homes were still here. The buildings were still here. But this is where the open reservoir used to be, and they have built some new homes on it. They've put in 2 above ground reservoirs here, and there's one behind it, which we'll see as we come around.
There it is.
Back there. But I'll go around the block and stuff here and try to show what it looks like. Yeah, Sandy, people have asked me to go to certain areas, I guess, where they lived and they want to see it. And because
there used to be a house right here on the corner.
Where Robin lived?
Correctly. Yes.
Yeah.
Robin and her kids.
I saw Aileen. She's working down at Hoots.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I see Robin off and on.
And Aileen is an adult now?
Yes.
I didn't know it was her. I remember her being, 6 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah. But all the homes are gone. And these are the new ones they built on the reservoir property.
Yeah.
Okay, Sandy, I'll ask you.
Ah.
Is that a whomping willow?
That's what it looks like to me.
See if any of you who watch it and who might watch the video know where the term whomping willow come from. And yeah, because when you asked what the homes look like.
Somewhere down here, and if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, that red brick right there is where Vera and Lorraine used to live.
I think that's insult brick.
Well, whatever.
Look how it's ripped off the wood down there in the lower left-hand corner.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, I think that's where they used to live. I can't be sure.
Okay, if you and Nikki are looking for a house, there's 1424. I think you can get that rather cheap.
I think I'll pass.
And maybe this one up here too.
I think I'll definitely pass.
Oh, I need to ask you something, and I'm not going to put it out in the video. But seriously, Sandy, there's 1411. You could, I imagine you could get it cheap.
Uh-huh.
The stairwell is still semi-intact.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And yeah.
Then you get to the porch. You need a different stairwell.
Well, I'm looking at the railings that are bent down. Maybe somebody who was as fat as I am sat on them.
You are not
Hey,
fat.
I've dropped 50 pounds, so I'm glad of that. I can get another 50 off, I'll be a happy person. And I was just talking to Randy this morning. See the big blocks on the front of that? Not the cement stairs, the blocks on the poles.
Yes.
Okay, there's so many of those left around. Jenny Lynn Street over here, over the hill here, has a lot of them where the homes are torn down. And when they were built around here, they were built to last.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, let's get. They asked about around the reservoir, and again, I can't remember your name offhand. I'll tell you what. When I go to upload this, I will look at your comment. Oh, look at that one, and the roof's in two of them.
I see.
Right next to each other. Yeah, yesterday, Sandy, I rode around.
Yeah, see, we don't normally get down here.
Yeah, I rode around yesterday looking for what might be being torn down, the video, and I saw nothing, so I just rode across the hill and started catching pictures of everything that was like those ones that we just saw. Okay. And I may go across the street more than once here, but because you had asked me to come down this way, I just want to try to catch what I can. This is Beaver. And this is Corson. But they did mention the new homes that were built up here, so yeah. And I don't know if anything on that side's empty and abandoned or not.
I bet you that hurt.
Is that one? That's lived in, isn't it?
It looks like. No.
Yeah. No, it's not lived in?
It doesn't look like.
I'm looking at...
No, there's a board across the door. There's something up at the window. I wouldn't call it a curtain.
Okay. How about the one with all the growth up on it, the plant growth?
Well, I wouldn't say that somebody lived in it until I actually got up close. And if they did live in it, I'd like to know how. No way, no how.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go around and try to get the other side of Centennial where the reservoir tanks are. Oh damn, and off the top of my head I can't remember the name of the street I'm on.
Union?
Union's... No, that one, yeah, I'm talking the one we're coming up.
Grant?
Is this Grant? And there's a new home down on the corner there. That big, I guess, beige color.
Yeah, I think this is Grant.
And they're doing work here on this property. They're getting ready to lay sidewalks and... Hey, there's a riding mower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Up where I live, I wouldn't dream of letting it sit outside.
Nope.
Unless it was chained to the fence.
With a bulldog chain.
Well, if you remember, the electric snowblower disappeared off the porch.
Yep.
Okay, this should be beach. Yeah, there's a sign, beach. We'll catch the other side of the school here and the other side of the tank. And the house down there apartment building down there on Bailie, that roof has collapsed so far. I've been waiting for that one to be torn down to get over here and video it.
I'm waiting for the roof to just finally cave in.
They just recently tore the homes down here to my left, because I did get a chance to sit here and video them. And on the right side there, back there's empty lots. They tore them down the same week. I got them on a video. What is just trash?
Looked like somebody's shirt or something.
Now this roof is caved in on two sides.
Yes.
Facing Bailie and facing beach. But I'll try to get around up here.
I like those stairs.
Yeah, I agree. You don't see many buildings in town with fire escapes on them anymore. Is that what you meant, the fire escape?
Yeah. Actually, I thought it was to an apartment upstairs.
It may be, but it's still the fire escape.
Yeah.
And down,
Union.
still Upper Union.
Yeah.
I can only go down Centennial one way, so I'll take that down. Yeah, and Anastasia, she's what, 16 now?
I think.
When she went to,
Centennial.
yeah, thank you. My God. I would come here to pick her up, and the buildings that were here to my left, they were still here. And what would she have been, about 5 or 6?
Yeah,
So
probably.
they've been gone for 10 years.
Yeah.
Hey, they're groundhog. Hope I get him in the video. He's running and
At least
hiding.
He wasn't a possum.
Now, see, I like the front of this.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's nice. This home, I always thought all my life is... I can't think of what you call the architecture, but isn't it like a Mexican design? Or
I'm not
Mexico
sure.
design? Is that what I should say?
Maybe.
And that brick has been empty
Apparently a long time.
since you and I were together 20 years ago. More than 20 years ago. And there is McKeesport Little Theater.
Next block down.
I'll ask a question. This is for anybody that watches. Jenny Lind Street. Do any of you know how Jenny Lind Street got its name? And the Swedish opera star that came and sang in McKeesport Little Theater is why Jenny Lind Street got its name, Jenny Lind. I remember when this one here and 2 here, 1 to our right and 2 to our left, was torn down. And when they tore this house down, the lady that lived there, the track hoe hit that brown foundation. We're talking years ago. And she never got anything for it. Cracked the foundation wall going up. Okay. That's a dead end. It doesn't go over the hill.
Yeah.
And there was a huge house here that was long like that gray one. That's a few years, but see, that was before I started videoing, so I never caught it. All right. And you asked about the area. I don't know if you know or not. The old Cornell School was torn down a few years ago, and this is called Twin Rivers. Well, I haven't heard anything on Pulse Points, so I hope they're just there for, I don't know, maybe some kind of assembly. You get the kids to see it and stuff.
Yeah, I would assume so, because we didn't hear any sirens either.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I'll go up through that way. Maybe I'll go down Jenny Lynn. And I hope I done what you asked for there. I really do. So I'll go over and down Jenny Lynn Street, go through the area there again.
Can you get there from here?
Yes, you can. It's not like going to Elkins, West Virginia. You can't get there from here. Yeah, there's that. That's been empty. And you see the foundation on the front porch collapsing.
I'd love to be able to walk through there before the whole thing went.
Remember that for a minute.
Okay, only a minute though.
Well, might be longer than a minute. And coming on to Beaver, we're on Corson. Yeah. You know, there was talk years ago that all this old reservoir was going to be built up new homes.
Mm-hmm.
Why they never went any further, I don't know. I don't have a clue. But there's your new homes, everybody. Did you see her?
Yeah, I saw her.
You know, I'm thinking it was...
Told you couldn't get there from there.
Yeah, you can. I'm thinking it was Phantom Forester that asked, but I'm not sure. When I upload this video, I need to look back at those and put in the title who it's for. I'd like to catch this one a little closer. Didn't Dave and Joanne live where these empty lots are?
I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'll be honest. I don't remember.
Okay. This is Bouquet Street.
The one you're on is
The one,
okay.
right.
Right.
Up and down here, I don't know at the moment. In fact, there's the Bouquet Street sign.
Yeah, see, you had to make too many turns. I told you couldn't get there from there.
Okay, I'm gonna make everybody mad at me on my videos. This is why you don't let a woman navigate. When I worked at Liberty Manor Care Home and they painted that house red and yellow, and Liberty Manor Care Home was top of the hill over there, you could see that from the parking lot that was at Liberty Manor Care Home. That's torn down now. But what you looking at? What you
I
need?
was looking at the fact that you were just on Corson Street.
That was still Corson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't that nice?
Thank you. I take back what I said. She's a good woman navigator. I still want to come through town. I really do. And I want to go to all these places that there's stairs and no home. And I want to put them on video to the tune of Stairway to Heaven. But would YouTube stop me because of copyright infringement?
Copyrights.
You know, there's stairs there.
There's stairs there.
Yes, and as you go down here, you will see many more of them.
Can always put it to Highway to Hell.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what, those of you who watch my videos, if I can do that with the stairs, and there's an old porch, I would put that in too. What would you rather see here? Highway to Hell or Stairway to Heaven? And I'm pulling over because...
Oh man, did you back up traffic?
Yeah, I backed up, and I try not to. I try to get over so I'm not bothering people. And here's some of those, it's rock walls, which when they were put in here, I'm guessing 1800s to maybe even early 1900s, they were built to last. Look, the buildings are all gone, yet the walls are still here.
Wall is standing.
The hillside's pushing them down, but really they were built to last.
This is the hill that the garbage truck lost its brakes on.
Yes, going down. I don't know if any of you know that. There was a garbage truck that lost its brakes going down here. What, a week ago?
Yeah, about that.
And that's the old, here, this stairwell would have to go on that video. This is the old stairwell that used to go
Stairs
up
to nowhere.
Cornell School.
Stairs to nowhere.
Yeah, I wanna come around and just do all the stairwells. Now there's still buildings behind these.
Where they go, nobody knows.
Well, if you look, a stairwell there. Okay.
This stairwell leads to a trampoline.
Okay.
See?
Stairwell to the trampoline. I'm gonna make a left here only because I see a building falling in.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2-car garage.
And Sandy, now you know what I do when I go out videoing and spend my days.
Another 2-car garage.
Do you remember the other end of Locust? The Menzie Dairy garages?
Yeah, I lived up there.
One of them's torn down. I don't know if the second one's down yet or not. Do you want to take a look or not?
Not right now. We'll do that on the next one.
All right. But since I'm heading for downtown direction anyways, and here should be a few more old stairwells, I would think. Well, that was one at one time. Still in there. There's one there.
Still there. What's sticking out of them?
Those are the glass things off of telephone poles.
That's what's up at the house.
Guess what we're going to do? If they're not attached to anything, which I don't think they are. I've seen those selling at the flea markets.
We have like 12 of them in a box up at the house, if you remember correctly.
Here, you can video me if you want.
Are you sure you want...
They're sitting on an abandoned property. I can get in trouble for stealing, I know that, but they're sitting on an abandoned property.
Okay. Yeah, we have these up at the house, and I wasn't sure what they were, and neither was he, probably until just now. And he realized.
They're busted up.
Oh, they're broken.
Both of them are. They're busted up.
Oh, wow.
But hey.
Huh. Bondo.
That one I'll put, yeah, Bondo or Super or something on. I don't see the top of this one unless you see it sitting there.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, they're busted up.
I'm getting there.
Keep your door unlocked.
I was getting there.
Yeah, the way I look at that, they're on an abandoned property to start with.
Yeah, it really is. That's...
Well, yeah, the other stairwell over here is still there. So there's 3 stairwells to nowhere here.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of nothing. Not at the moment.
I give these to Children's Hospital, Pittsburgh. They have a free care fund. And because I picked up the can, I'm not going to throw it back down as trash.
Okay.
But now I'm getting back in. I kind of like this, Sandy. Getting your perspective through the camera lens. We're going to be cutting it off down here if you want a camera for a little bit. You're more than welcome.
I'll let you.
All right. I was going to say,
I'm not steady enough to hold it steady.
well, I know I bounce it around a lot. I've had comments about that. You know, you got to learn how to... I want to get a little mount for up here for when I'm driving, just so it faces straight. But I do know there's more stairwells up on Jenny Lynn Street. This is Locust Street, everybody. Lost Soul Customized. Call for an appointment.
Right.
And was that a burn?
Wow.
That was a burn.
A definite burn.
Yeah. No, I'm not going in there for the aluminum cans, but
No.
that one wasn't far from my car. Yeah, children, just so y'all know who might watch it, Children's Hospital has a free care fund. And I had a son who was hurt pretty bad at 2 years old. And they saved his life, but I had full medical coverage at the time. And I know that a lot of people either don't have medical coverage or not enough to cover the bills. So those few can tabs that I can pick up and give to Children's Hospital, that might not be much, but it's, maybe I can help out somebody else. And these are the newer homes that got built down here a couple of years ago. And there's a gray one over there with a condemned sign on. Yeah. Okay.
Which they are doing a lot of work on.
See, I didn't know if they were going to tear it down or not.
No, they're doing work on it. They're fixing it up.
Sandy, I've asked this on my videos for the people that watch. I'm going to ask you. Do you remember when that empty lot was Galen and Jones Chrysler Plymouth?
Yes.
That's where my dad bought his Plymouth. And that gray one's condemned too. I see the condemned signs.
Yes.
All right. And I'm going the right way to get you and I there, right?
Sort of. Got to turn down that way.
Yeah, I am. It's, yeah.
I know there are times you would like to string me up.
No, and the old alley is all... That was an alley, everybody. Brick alley.
It starts down here.
No, I'm talking that side, the yellow brick that's there.
It's up there.
No.
Oh, right here.
Gee.
I missed it. Okay,
That was another alley that used to go up.
I missed it. I'm sorry.
And yeah, this one is the one you were pointing at.
Yeah.
Yes, that's still passable. What you see? And yeah, these are a couple of newer homes here too. Which, and I did get a question about that a couple of years ago. You know, was there any new construction in town? These aren't brand new, the ones we just passed, but, and I would say that building is collapsing.
Yeah,
I can see through the windows and trees.
Yeah.
Well, through the window frames. I'm gonna swing for one street here, Sandy, then we're getting you where we're going, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I figure since I'm here and the camera's on, I might as well. I came down to that one there, which is abandoned.
Mm-hmm.
The morning that I heard that it was on fire the night before. And yes, I've caught these buildings before. They need torn down.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna cheat because I know of no easier way to get in up here. Because if I come down Olive, Olive is bad like what you see right there.
Yep.
Now we're gonna be on Olive, but we're not gonna be on Olive from the top. This one burned. That's what I wanted to show you, Sandy. I was down here. I caught the aftermath, what it's looking like now. But Huey is the next street up there, everybody. This is Olive. And we're going to go down Olive here.
Last time we come down here, that hadn't burnt yet.
No, that was a couple of weeks ago. I came down and walked around it and put my camera through the front door and videoed what I could. But yeah, look how deep the potholes are.
That's enough to swallow your car.
This is why I call it the pothole capital of the world. And there's another one of those old big rock walls. I'm going to go over to Spring with this, and then I'm done, Sandy. We will take you to where you're going. Thank you for coming along for the ride.
Not a problem.
Now, I've been through here before. Now, to me, that's another stairwell to nowhere.
Now, that is a big.
A big what?
I think he's a groundhog.
Oh, here, take my camera. I can't see him.
I think he like ran too fast. Oh no, there he is. Well, I couldn't see him. I'm hoping I got him in here.
Yeah, this is another one that I... Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you on the groundhog.
Okay.
That's another one that I call the stairwell to nowhere.
Uh-huh.
And everybody, I want to put this out there. It's my way of joking a little bit. Sun porch for sale. You add the house.
You know what? I think that would be a really good place to let your kids play.
Yeah. Yeah, sun porch for
There
sale.
you go.
You add the house because look at the 2x4s on the walls. It's all collapsed.
Yeah.
But
Or you could put your kids in baby jail and never have to worry about them.
oh yeah.
Aside from that, you know.
And one of my big reasons for coming up through here today to catch this street as the last street is because we had spoke way earlier in a video about these old rock walls. You know, still, even where the homes are no longer behind them, they're still standing. When they were built to last. And the hillside might be pushing the rock wall out a little bit. I'm not saying it's not. But look at the cement wall all the way up there. It's tilted further.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'd like to come down here and with a truck and get one of these, a big slab of these walls. Take it down and put it in front of my house.
Okay. Oh, this one has collapsed in on itself since I came through here last.
Ooh.
That one had not collapsed in on itself when I came through here last. So it didn't. But I figured I'd go over as far as Spring Street and end the video. So, highway to hell or stairway to heaven? Maybe
Yep.
a couple of you can chime in. I want to go around just to do all the stairwells that don't go anywhere anymore. And that's been empty for a while. This is Spring Street, and for you who asked, they closed it off up there when they built Twin Rivers. You can no longer get to...
You can't get to the school from here.
No, and what is the street in front? Is it Cornell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you can no longer get to Cornell from there. And I'm glad you're with me, because I've been wanting to do this and I didn't want to do it alone. I am probably going to have to back down at that little ridge rise. But there used to be homes up here, believe it or not.
Well,
yes.
There's one standing.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to go through that. But yeah, there was homes both sides of this on the way up. I'm backing back down. I ain't trying to go through it. I've been telling myself for 2 years I wanted to bring the car up here and video. But, high tree.
No, low tree.
Yeah, I remember when there was buildings all up through here.
Mm-hmm.
I remember running on the ambulance, and we had to come up here to a house that was way up higher to take a lady. That was back, hell, I left there in '88. All right. Go to Spring and Jenny Lynn, and that'll be the end of my video. Now see, and this, they're still keeping this nice, which I'm not complaining. That's a good thing. Yeah, they're still keeping their place nice. And I agree, bars on the windows.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if any of you saw on, I got it in a email this morning. McKeesport is ranked the most dangerous city in the United States.
Probably.
When we stop this video here, I'll show you the email. But I'm going to cut it off there, everybody. We're at the corner of Jenny Lynn and Spring. Got some shopping to do. I thank you all for watching. I really do. Y'all take care, and we'll see ya.
Have a good day, everybody.
There you go.